Hi, this is DOSBox Mom, and welcome back to Let's Play Trenches of the Savage Frontier. The room where we are right now is a place where apparently some of the prison guards of Farr Windward were working on the records, and they had margoyle muscle to keep them out of our hands and keep them out of the residents' hands. But now we're ready to continue exploring. See if Ougo can hear any more cord in the walls, which apparently translates to there's an
A vast virus database has been updated.
Ah, yes, and another plug for the antivirus software I use. Okay, so now we're back out on the street. And you again notice the sea crashing against the cliff face far below you. And there should be a shop of some sort here. Farley's Shop of Normalcy. Yes, my fine guest, true normalcy here. That's what we sell. Only 10 platinum pieces for your whole group. Normal as a sparrow on the windowsill. Yes, very normal. Okay. I suppose we can afford the 10 platinum. Okay, and what did we get? Certificate of Normalcy. Which we don't really need. Nah, I don't want to tape it. I don't think it's required anyway. The Leap. Okay, so this is on the side. This small room is open to the sky and has arches on its far side instead of walls. You record what happens next as Journal Entry 48. A man stood beneath the arches on the far side of the room looking out to sea. We crossed to his side, looked down, and realized this was the top of a high cliff. Far below us, sharp rocks reached upward from the shore, looking like 1,000 huge stone bayonets, shoved handle first into the sand. The man wavered at the edge as if about to jump. We jumped forward and pulled him back, asking, "What's wrong?" "Whatever it is that troubles you, jumping to your death isn't the answer." "Nothing's wrong," he replied in a normal, even pleasant voice. "It's just that every so often someone in Farr Windward jumps from the leap. No one's jumped for quite a while, so someone has to step in and maintain normalcy. We all have duties, obligations as citizens of Farr Windward, and I don't care what they say on the mainland. Farr Windward is a place of normalcy." We thought for a moment and said, "Oh, didn't you know? Someone jumped just 2 days ago. Everybody's been talking about it. Didn't you hear?" Suddenly the man's face filled with relief. "Oh, I'm glad you told me. Otherwise I'd have jumped, and it would have been such a waste." He bid us farewell and walked away happily. Okay. Well, I guess we saved a life with our little bit of a fib. That's okay. Zell's Discount Farberjicks will go farther to please you. Can I interest you in any of our fine Farberjicks? Yeah, sure. Don't know if I'll buy any, but let's see what they cost. You know, it's the exact same prices as they had at the other shop. Excuse me. Alright. Now, behind that next door, that's another one of the places where if you hadn't found proof of the Waterdeep flagged fleet sailing under false colors, there'd be the proof here after you fought a battle, of course. And up here we have a different place, a chamber of unusual entertainment. Hello, your visit will cost just 10 platinum pieces for your entire group. Okay, I'll pay. Please select the room of your choice and enter. Okay. So what's here? A lovely young maiden rises as you enter the room, announcing, "Farm sounds, dear Luskan." She then does a superb imitation of an angry goat and curtsies. Confused, you applaud. The party returns to a street, not sure what to make of what just happened. So presumably they'd have similar amusements in the other rooms. Then if we continued east along the street here, you're searching for a nice gift made from stone. This shop might be a nice place to visit, Ougo the Strange tells you. Ooh. So Ougo thinks we should go in this door to our south and not continue to the building at the end of the street. Okay. I always say, Ougo the Strange says, there's more to the ocean than reunites the orb. Go outside and come back in, and I'll always say it again. Okay. And there should be another battle beyond a secret door in the east wall here. Opening the secret door, you surprise 4 soldiers holding down a gray-haired man, preparing to burn the distinctive red circle on his arm. They call out an alarm and attack! So we've got some more margoyles and prison guards. Let's see if we can maneuver. No, we can't. Okay. Now, let's see if we can use his Farberjick boots to get him up. Yeah, right there. And we'll move her with the Farberjick boots. Catty corner up from him, so they can both do lightning bolt spells. And in the meantime, we'll have the rest of the party do melee attacks. Okay, he does have hold person. So we'll have him try to do hold person on some of these prison guards. City guards, whatever. Okay, and she's just been hit, so she can't use one of her memorized spells this round. What do we have here, though? We'll want to save that for later. Okay, well, let's just work on the margoyles then. And we'll have Jagir to work on those margoyles too. Okay, now I'm going to have her cast Lightning Bolt. And it's bouncing back, at least a little. Okay, then we'll have her try hold person on the guards that haven't been immobilized yet. Okay, I think that's... Okay, we got one. Okay. And I think there's still one card that Ougo can use hold person on. And didn't work. Alright. Perhaps hold monsters? Well, that worked better than I thought it would. I think, no. Okay, he could try maybe cause serious wounds on one of the gargoyles. You know, I think he's got to be in contact with it. So that's not going to work. Okay, I think there's still... she can't use the spell right now anyway. Okay. What could she do? Maybe a charm person on that last guard. No, didn't work. Alright. Now it works. Of course, he only has 6 hit points left, but... Does he have anything? Nothing terribly useful. We will be able to rest in this room after we're done with the battle. So we can cast all the spells we want. Yeah, there's just the one guard and the one gargoyle left. Can you take him out, Elro, here? With your sword of stone cutting? Yes, you can. And a fair amount of experience. Not much platinum. Couple more lucky papers. Yeah, we'll have Pox take the lucky papers. And let's see who can take the arrows. Okay, I think we'll give the arrows to Jakarta this time. And I think we'll leave the rest of the stuff here. Yep, and Poxenarium can heal someone, probably Tomas this time. Okay, and that's it. Go to the house at the center of the southern tip of the city, Ougo the Strange tells the man, his voice suddenly very different. There are people there who will help you. Okay, and he doesn't sound crazy for once. The man thanks the party still one more time and departs. Ougo the Strange picks up the still glowing red circle brand that was to brand another victim. This, he proclaims, is what we were after. Come with me now, and hurry! Following the running form of Ougo the Strange, you return to the home of Haalbok. Once inside, Ougo the Strange taps an intricate rhythm on the south door. After a few moments, it opens. We've done it, Haalbok, Ougo says. We have the brand! Haalbok? Elwehir cries out. You're supposed to be dead. The old man smiles. Precisely. Let me explain. You record your conversation as Journal Entry 38. The great lie you've just uncovered is a plan we've prepared for some time. For just as our enemies have spied on us, so we've spied on them. When we heard you'd arrived in the city, we set the plan in motion. With the help of the heroes of Asgore, we knew we could finally succeed where so many others have failed. My dear friend Ougo here organized the celebrations throughout the city, knowing they'd stretch the spy network to its fullest as they tried to follow every movement of each small group. We knew that with our help, you could find and eliminate the 2 places we needed to destroy in order to free the city. But one more step yet remains in our plan, and we must take it now. He examined the brand which was recovered from the spy's secret chamber, did something to it we couldn't see, then returned it. Okay. Haalbok smears white grease paint on Ougo's face, hands, and arms, covering every exposed inch of skin. Our fate lies now with you, dear friend, he says to Ougo. It's time. Ougo nods and assumes the pose of a clumsy clown, imitating the pirouette of a graceful dancer. He will not move until he's in the castle of the leader of Orlumbor, Haalbok says. He looks like a statue, you say. There's no time for discussion. Take him there, he'll do the rest. May Tyr guide you on this journey. Haalbok leaves the room. You pick up the rigid form of Ougo the Strange and prepare to return to Orlumbor. He moves not a muscle and appears to be carved from a mighty tree in the high forest. Okay, I'm going to try to rest. I hope we can still rest. Because we really need full hit points and full spells to make it back through the tunnels. Hope you don't mind, Ougo. Okay, let's get going. And now let's head back to the tunnel. And we gotta carry Ougo. Yeah, and there's the waves dashing against the cliffs. And, okay, there's the entrance to the tunnel. The opening to the long, deep tunnel back to Orlumbor lies to the east. You reach the guard post at the start of the long straight tunnel through the mountains. The guards check the arm of each party member for the distinctive red circle marking them as citizens of Farr Windward. Seeing none, they allow you to pass. "Oh, wait!" calls out a guard as you start to move on. "Let me see that statue!" You hold your breath as the guard examines Ougo Lestrange. Shakes his head. "Oh, they're strange people, but some of them can sure carve beautiful things. Move along now." Okay. So, you pass several days walking through the same seemingly endless corridors through which you passed on your way west. Finally, you emerge in a familiar spot beside the sign directing travelers west to Farr Windward. So now we're basically going to retrace our route Okay. And no need to make any extra stops along the way. That's an exit. You emerge from the caverns and again breathe the fresh sea air of the island. Yeah, there's the magic shop. Temple of Gond. And the general store. Almost to the, I guess, the governor's castle. So let's go in here and see what happens. Entering the castle, you're recognized as the heroes of Ascor and are immediately ushered in to see Tulgar Wrightsson, the leader of Orlumbor. To your surprise, the wooden Ougo suddenly springs to life. Leaping forward, he takes the tattooing brand you found in Farr Windward and presses it to Wrightson's arm. Ouch. You record what happens next at Journal Entry 43. He pulled his arm away quickly, but it was too late. Heated by some form of magical fire, the brand had left the telltale mark of Farr Windward upon his arm. "You can't do this to me! This'll never come off! I'm normal, but with this, no one will ever believe me!" He stood up and raced around the room, screaming maniacally, "I'm normal! I'm normal! I'm normal!" over and over again. When Wrightsson has calmed down, Ougo says softly, "I'm truly sorry to have given you this problem, leader of Orlumbor. I can, however, offer you a solution. You say you're normal. I believe I'm normal too. And I bear the same brand upon my arm. Free the people of Farr Windward, and neither of our markings will matter." Wrightsson stops and thinks for a moment, then says sadly, "I have no choice. I'll direct my soldiers to remove the guards. Farr Windward shall be a free town of Orlumbor." Congratulations, the party gains experience. Okay, and this seems like a good point to end this recording, and In the next episode, I think we'll head back to the mainland. See you then.